The Grid 4 Junior Rotax Heat 2 is based on the finishing positions from Heat 1. So it's Tom Holden on pole from Finley Buck, Zane Quaker on P3 from Morgan Hudson, then Leon Barlow, Dan Whitfield, James Ollier in 7th, George Daniels, Eric Smith and Henry Cameron. They round out the top 10. 11th to 20th look like this. Adam Catling from Jay Leverton, Vitarek, Greenland, Hartley, Oakes, Lomax, Murphy, Sky Parker and Archie Doherty are 19th and 20th, and on 21st it's Sam Kelbrick. We saw Kelbrick out of the race through between turns 1 and 2 last time. We got 4 carts coming together, well, at least 2 of them taken, avoiding action at least, and Oliver Lomax is in collision with carts 75 and 63. 63 is Dan Hartley. That's who he was in contact with last time in the first heat. We've got carts all over the place here, 4 abreast. What's happening to Tom Holden? Liam Barlow was on the grass. Vitarek tries to go around the outside. I think Tom Holden's lost, well, he must have lost 7 or 8 places on that opening tour. And, well, this is, for the championship positions, for the grid positions for the final, this is huge. We'll see where he is. His name should come up on the left. It's Quaker that sets the fastest lap. Where is Holden? He's got through the line in 8th place. Ollie is through in 5th. Morgan Hudson is down to 4th because Dan Whitfield in the red suit, there he is, made up a place on the opening tour. In fact, made up 2 places, started 5th. He's through to 3rd now. And Tom Holden down to 8th. It's all kicking off. Didn't quite see, it was just out of sight of the cameras. I think Holden got caught out on the outside going up to the hairpin, got hung out to dry around the hairpin, and as they came out of there, 3 or 4 abreast, down the return straight, down to the double apex, Holden's been caught out. He went through in 8th first time, he's still 8th now. Now Holden, of course, is the championship leader. Second in the championship is James Ollier, and you may have seen James Ollier going up the inside in this hairpin for 4th last time, as we see Finley Buck do it now. So Finley Buck back through to the lead. Zane Quaker there in 2nd. That's Whitfield 3rd. Ollier went through to 4th place in the hairpin last time. You may have just made him out in the background. And then it's Morgan Hudson, Eric Smith, Adam Cutling, Tom Holden in 8th, Vitarek and Barlow. So Holden will be looking at where Ollier is. Ollier can't see Holden now. He just knows he's overtaken him at some point. Carts come through the line. Holden is up to 7th. Vitarek, a little bit of movement there on the steering wheel. Fastest lap by James Ollier. 36.623 for the man in 4th place. Holden there is in, well, looks like 6th now. He's past Adam Catling, and we've got Eric Smith, Vitarek and Barlow battling hammer and tongs up through the hairpin. Here they are. Battle for 9th, Eric Smith's on to 21, 33 is Vitarek and 42 is Leon Barlow, 8th, 9th and 10th currently. They're rounding out the top 10. George Daniels went through in 11th last time. As the leaders go through once more, Buck, Quaker, Whitfield, Ollier, Hudson, Holden, Catling, Barlow, Smith, Vitarek rounds out the top 10. Then comes Daniels, Leverton, Cameron. Jasper Oakes is in there from Archie Doherty. Sky Parker's down in 16th. She's well out of position. Sam Kelbrick comes next from Oliver Lomax, Dan Hartley and Max Greenland. Is he still running? You'll see if his name lights up. If it doesn't, he's not. Tom Holden, championship leader, is now up to 6th place. He's chasing Morgan Hudson. This is the battle for, as it comes through the S's, it'll battle for 7th. It's Alan Catling on the 7 from Barlow, Smith. Vitarek's in the mix there. Daniels, Leverton, Cameron. Finley Buck now sets the fastest lap, 36.191. We're halfway through the race. 6 gone, 6 to go. To come up to Hooton Hairpin one more time. Looking up the inside is Ollier on Whitfield, is he? No, can't quite get it done. This is that battle for 3rd place, Whitfield and Ollier. And Ollier will want to make as many positions here to make sure he gets the best possible grid position for the final. Don't forget, the grid positions for the final, 10 points if you're on pole, 1 point if you're 10th, 1 point between the positions, and then for the final itself, 20 points for the win, 18, 16, 14, and so on and so forth. 30 points in total if you go from pole and win the race. As fastest lap now goes to Tom Holden. Holden now looking for another spot up the inside. Has he got that done? Looks like he has in the background, and I think he may have taken advantage there of the back marker, has he? I think he may have done. So Holden then, a little bit of contact between Ollier and Whitfield, but no damage done as they go through, or say they go through. It's James Ollier going through for 3rd place. And Holden definitely looks like, is that Holden in 5th? It looks like it. We'll get the update on the names as they go through the line. It is Holden in 5th from Hudson, Catling, Barlow, Vitarek in 9th, and George Daniels now rounding out the top 10. back up to Hooton Hairpin one more time. Finley Buck well clear as the 87 goes up the inside for another spot, and that is 4th place for Holden, and he is right behind his championship rival now. That is James Ollier in front of him on the 54. Whitfield, 3rd in the championship, is now in 5th place with Holden up 2-4. So Holden will be happier with his lot now. He just had to keep his head. Obviously got caught out on that opening tour going up to the hairpin, lost a load of places, went through the line in 8th place after the starting pole. Fastest lap now to Morgan Hudson. Hudson in 6th place on track, but the fastest man on track. But Holden will know, he's a sensible lad, he will know what the championship points are. He'll know that Finley Buck is not a player in the championship. He's only here as a guest this weekend. Zane Quaker is not a guest in, or not a player in the championship. He's a guest here this weekend racing. His position, you know, their positions make no difference at all. So the points for the grid positions, it will be advantage Holden as things stand, but the final could be absolutely fascinating as Vitarek now puts the fastest lap in. 36.014 for Kasauri Vitarek in 9th place on track, but fastest man on track. Whitfield now under pressure as well from what looks like that's Morgan Hudson in behind in the colours, and Hudson's been caught out and he's lost a load of places. He looks like, has he had a problem with the cart there? I'm not sure. He was on the grass, it's taken him time to recover. We'll see where he's dropped. He went through the line in 6th place last time. He's going to have lost a load of places. Here he goes, tumbling down. Where is he? He's in 12th place as he goes through the line. Fastest lap now to George Daniels. 35.925 to George Daniels in 9th place. The fastest lap's been shared throughout the field. Just shows you the quality we've got throughout the field. They may not have track position on these two particularly, 1st and 2nd, but we've seen drivers in 9th, 10th, 6th with the fastest laps as the race has been counting down. Talk about counting down, we're into the last lap now. It's Buck and Quaker. Quaker will be looking for the win in this heat, but he knows it's all about the final. The trophies are divvied up in the final. It's not about what happens in this heat, quite frankly. Tom Holden set the fastest lap, by the way. He's now in 4th place for the fastest man on track. You don't get any points for the fastest lap, by the way. And the points you score in the heats are only to give you the grid position for the final. But where you sit in the grid position for the final will determine championship points. 10 points for pole, down to 1 point for 10th, as the starter's got the checker flag in his hand, and it goes out to Finley Buck with Zane Quaker in 2nd from Ollier, Holden, Whitfield, and a close battle between Kathleen Daniels, Barlow and Vitarek. This is how it finished in the top 10, and I can tell you after the race in post-race scrutineering, Zane Quaker has been disqualified for a technical infringement. So it's Buck from Ollier and Holden, the championship leader in 3rd, 2nd in championship 2nd. Whitfield, Cutling, Daniels, Barlow, Vitarek, Leverton and Cameron round out the top 10. Finals coming up later, you don't want to miss it.